If you are planning to study abroad just because you see people living a dreamy life on Instagram, then stop. You need to watch this video first. Hi everyone, my name is Praful and welcome to my first ever long form YouTube video. I've done 2 degrees studying abroad, including one from Cornell. I've lived this journey for almost 5 years now, and I want to share with you the unfiltered real truth about studying abroad that no one tells you. This video is for you if you are someone who's planning to go abroad for a bachelor's or a master's degree, or if you are just unsure about the job opportunities or visa uncertainties post graduation, or if you're just a parent who wants more clarity before investing such a huge amount of money. So let's start with the most important question. Why do people want to study abroad? Better opportunities. A lot of people genuinely believe that going abroad automatically means a better life. Higher salaries. There's this idea that every international graduate makes a lot of money in dollars and lives comfortably. Aesthetic lifestyle, social media glamorizes it, travel, snow, apartments, Starbucks, everything looks perfect online. Peer pressure, someone from your school, your cousin, or a random Instagram creator is studying abroad, so you feel like you're falling behind in life. And the escape India mentality. Many students treat studying abroad like an escape plan rather than a career plan. But here's the reality check. The job market is not what it was like until 2019. Salaries are not growing at the same pace as the rising cost of living. Work visa rules are tightening in many countries. And most importantly, you don't just magically get successful abroad. You need skills, experience, and strategy. Now let's talk about the real cost of studying abroad. I studied in the US, so let me give you real numbers based on that. So with an average scholarship, a bachelor's degree from a normal university will cost you around 1 crore rupees, and from a top tier university it will cost you more than 2 crore rupees. Similarly, for masters from a normal university it will cost you around 50 lakh rupees, and from a top tier university it will cost you more than 1 crore rupees. Yes, this cost includes living expenses also. And then there are some additional hidden costs that nobody talks about, like course materials, winter clothes, apartment deposits, visa fees, and travel expenses, etc. And if you are planning to go for a master's, then there's also this opportunity cost because you're losing 1 to 2 years of your salary in a job market that might not even guarantee you a job later. Now let's talk about the most important issue, the job market. The job market around the world, especially the US, has changed dramatically. Hiring has slowed down, companies prefer local candidates, layoffs have increased, visa rules are unpredictable, and students from all over the world are competing for the same jobs, so competition has increased. But it's not just the US. In Canada, PR pathways exist, but job market is super saturated. In the UK, visas are shorter, cost of living is even more expensive, and the job guarantee is much worse. And in Europe in general, great quality of education, but language requirements and job sponsorship uncertainty just makes it tricky. However, based on the last 2 years, here's my projection for the next 2 years. But consider this only if you are insanely smart or you are willing to work insanely hard. Tech roles may recover slowly. AI, data, healthcare, and supply chain remain strong. Finance and consulting are very competitive but still possible. Hiring may improve but not to 2019 levels. So, your decision should not be based on vibes or FOMO, it should be based on facts, fit, and clarity. Now, let me tell you when studying abroad is worth it. You get into a top 30 university or your university is well known for your field. If you're planning to go for a master's, then you have at least 2 to 3 years of work experience. If you're planning to do a bachelor's, then you must do 3 strong internships anyhow during your degree. You have some savings or your loan amount is reasonable, so you're not risking everything just to study abroad. Your goal is global exposure and quality education, not just salary. And last but most important, you're willing to work harder than you have ever worked in your entire life. In these cases, studying abroad can genuinely change your life trajectory. Now, here's when studying abroad is not worth it. You're taking a huge loan without a plan. You're applying just because friends or strangers on Instagram did. You have low academic or technical foundation. You think a degree abroad equals to a guaranteed job. Biggest myth. You're doing it only for lifestyle, travel, or aesthetic reasons. Now, let me help you with your decision. Here's the simplest decision model you will ever need. Number one, ROI fit. Based on alumni placements, salaries, and the job market, will your expected post graduation salary realistically cover your education loan in 3 to 5 years? Number two, skill fit. Do you have the skills and experience that employers abroad are currently hiring for, or will you be able to realistically build them during your degree? And number three, life fit. Are you mentally ready for loneliness, cultural shock, constant competition, doing everything alone, and visa uncertainty? If your answer to any of these is no, then pause and think. Now let's talk about choosing your country and university. US is best for technical and business studies, plus you also get a decent work authorization after your studies, but it's just that it's very expensive. UK is great for 1 year masters but tougher for job conversion. In Canada, it's easier to get PR, but the job market is very saturated. In Australia, I think it's easier to get post study work visas, but again, the competition for getting a good job is also insane. And other countries in Europe, great education, much more affordable, but language barrier. Now, when shortlisting universities, always look for these things. Job placement rate, don't just believe what the university tells you. Look up alumni from your targeted program and see what they're doing right now. Location of the university, see which companies are around your university because they are the ones most likely to hire you. Industry connections and alumni network of the university. If the university has any internship opportunities for your program, and whether the university's program is known in your field. Now, let me tell you what I wish someone had told me before I came to study abroad. Studying abroad is not as glamorous as you think. It is tough, lonely, and expensive, but it can also be extremely rewarding if you work really hard. The degree by itself will not change your life, you will. Your mindset, skills, and consistency matter more than your study abroad degree. And most importantly, don't fall for Instagram illusions. If you have more questions about studying abroad, choosing a program, or job markets, drop them in the comments below and I will try to reply to them all. And if you want more honest content like this, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching my video and all the best for your journey.